So good evening, I'm here with Rubina Khanom, who is a Chartered Legal Executive working in Sheffield. Rubina, thank you for joining me at the annual Legal Diversity Awards here in London on the 28th of November. Could you tell us a little bit about your routes to qualification and what you're doing now and where you're working?
Of course, I did the undergraduate law degree and then I went on to do the legal practice course. I found it quite difficult to get a training contract, so I decided to do the CILEx route, which meant that I did a work-based learning portfolio for a year, and then I qualified, and I'm currently working at Howells in Sheffield as a clinical negligence chartered legal executive.
And what kind of work do they do at Howells as well as clinical negligence?
They do immigration, employment, all sorts of criminal defence as well. They do a lot of work within the local area as well as nationally, but they're a really good medium-sized firm in Sheffield.
So you didn't really come up through the traditional route of
I
CILEx,
didn't.
you came in as a graduate member with your LPC.
Yes, with the LPC.
Looking back at it, would you advise other people perhaps starting out on that different route into law if they're struggling with a training contract?
Oh yes,
or
definitely.
even earlier to perhaps consider the CILEx
I mean,
route?
if I had known about the CILEx route earlier than the legal practice course, I think I would have taken the CILEx route because it means working on the job as well and qualifying at the same time. But even if you've done the legal practice course and you're finding it difficult to get a training contract, as I did, I think it gives you a bit more option as to what other routes you can do, and you get the end result of being qualified as a lawyer. So yeah, definitely.
So you'd say it's given you everything you wanted?
Much quicker as
Much
well.
quicker.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully
definitely.
more affordable.
Yes,
as well?
more
Can I say
affordable.
that?
Yes, of course. Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Great, okay, and thinking about tonight then, we're here to celebrate diversity and inclusion. What's been your experience of that as you've come up through the ranks in the legal profession?
At first I found it quite difficult, I think, because trying to get my foot in through the door as an ethnic minority and being a woman as well, I found it quite difficult. But as the years have gone by, I think a lot more of diversity has come into the legal profession with promoting diversity. So it has improved, but I think a lot more needs to be done to promote diversity in the legal profession, and things such as celebrating it as the awards dinner today is a perfect way to do it.
Great, well thanks for joining us, and of course we've all got our fingers crossed for CILEx President Millicent Grant,
Yes, we
who's
do.
been shortlisted for one of the awards, Lawyer of the Year award.
Hope she wins.
I hope she wins, fingers crossed. Okay, thanks very much.
Thank you, you're welcome.
Thank you.